Hi guys, so this is a really appropriate tutorial for me to do at the minute. This is a tutorial for some makeup tips on what to wear for your first date. I've recently started going out with a guy that I have known and really liked for 3 years, and thanks to my friends and to his friends, we got together on the night of formal, just seeing one another, and then went to Lady Gaga that weekend, and it kind of progressed from there, and we are now going out with one another. And it's a bit not weird, but it's very strange being with a guy that you've liked for 3 years, and he has been my friend for so long, and it's just kind of like we're sending each other text messages, and he always puts kisses at the end of mine, and I always forget to put them on because it seems so different. Um, and last night we went to see Harry Potter with some of my friends because it was obviously it was released, and I'm a massive Harry Potter fan, and so is he. So we kind of went, and it was just really nice night out. And so basically, first date. Well, I've known him for so long that it's kind of not a first date, but it kind of is at the same time. And considering they were there for friends, I think that kind of makes it even less date like. But this is makeup that's really kind of demure, very natural. I'm not going to do foundation in this video because I do have a flawless foundation video, which kind of applies to all my videos. So therefore, if I mention foundation, just if you link back to that, then you'll kind of see what my foundation routine is like. Um, so I kind of also think that this is kind of one of those things that you pick and shoot yourself. You have to know if you're a smoky eye girl or a demure girl, then you stick to that because he likes you for who you are. You don't need to change and become anything else. So I'm going to get straight into it. This is the kind of makeup that I wore last night, and my makeup chops and changes every time I do it. So therefore, it'll be slightly different to what I had on last night, but it will also be very similar to what I had on last night. So I'm going to be using my brushes from my set. I don't have any MAC brushes or anything, and I don't know what these are like. This is just a large eyeshadow brush. I'm going to start with this, and I'm just using the one palette as well. I will give colours because I know you can't get the palette anymore unless you want to buy off eBay for like 20 or 30, like a lot more than normal. It's probably still that. So this is my Urban Decay Book of Shadows Volume 1, and I've just stuck the list on the back of the shadows. I've used quite a lot of some of them, and some of them I haven't used quite so much because there are ones on this palette and the Alice in Wonderland Book of Shadows which are not everyday shadows. You will not be able to use all of these every day, but there are some that do apply to that. So I'm going to take Scandal, which is this really nice pink one here. It's right beside Midnight Subway, and it's a very pale pink. There's another one that's very similar, which is Grifter, and that is that one there. But that's more of a lilac-y colour, and my light's not showing up very well. So you kind of load your brush completely up, and this is going to go all over your lid. I'm not priming this because I do find that if you pat Urban Decay shadows in, they do last without their primer. So I'm going to pat this all on, and this goes all over your lid and right up into your crease and right down to your lashes. So don't worry if you get some a little bit under, because I think that little bit of glitter, because Urban Decay shadows are very glittery, that I wouldn't worry about it. I think it just adds to the look. So all you do with this is pat it in, just work from the inner to the outer and out back in, and just keep patting it until you've got a really nice even colour. And go right into the inner corner. So there we go. It's very pale. This does actually kind of act like a base. And then taking the same brush, and it doesn't matter if you use the same side or the other side of the brush, you're now going to take this grey colour here, right there, which is shakedown. And I have used quite a lot of this. I've really started liking this colour recently. And this is going to go all over the top of this. This is a very matte, not matte grey, it's very muted grey. It's like a kind of pewtery colour. So it's really nice. And rather than pat this, just brush it on all over the lid again. And go slightly up into the crease. Just ever so slightly. not to be like very dramatic. This is a very, very, while sexy and smoky, it is a very, very pale look. We're not going to be heavy black eyeliner, very rock chic. It is going to be very classy and very girly. Um, so this is just really nice. This works well for a cinema date, a dinner date, and this is not just applicable for dates. This is a really great look for prom. It's a very natural, smoky look. Like, if you're not into your big black liner and stuff, this is really, really pretty. And this is very similar to the look that I had for mine. So, there we go. I just like to take my finger when I've applied another shadow on top of one and just rub it right the way across, just to make sure that it's very even. There we go. That's not very dark. I'm now going to take a medium size brush, which is this one here, and I'm now going to take some of this colour here, which is smog. This shadow crops up in basically every single book of shadows that Urban Decay released. It's one of their shadows which is kind of a staple. I'm not big on brown eyeshadows, but I do find this is a really, really nice one. And this is going to go on the outer third of your eye, or outer half of your eye. So start at the middle and just brush it out. And look into your crease. And that will then go from the crease, it will go right the way around, but the actual shadow will only stay on on the outer half of it. But this just then gives definition to your eyes, makes them stand out, and makes them really pretty. Not that you don't have pretty eyes, but it just makes them really stand out on you. I'm just repeating on the other eye. So there we go. And then the last colour that we're going to use from this book of shadows, and finally the last eyeshade, is Perversion. Again, this is a shadow which crops up in a lot of Urban Decay books for shadows. They're black. It's kind of like a bluey black. It's really, really pretty. And again, just rub your finger over the last half just to ensure that the colour is kind of evenly spread. And then just put this black in the crease. Concentrating again on the outer half, but bring it in to the inner of your eye. And just rub it really well in. And again, this adds definition to your eyes, and it kind of gives you that hollow vampire kind of effect. This is what you'll see in a lot of tutorials for vampires, and that they will put the dark black in the part of your eye to really make it pop. We're then going to take the brush, the large brush that we use, and just really like fade the black out because it can be quite dark. Just give it a really, really nice kind of so all the colours rub together. And there we have it, that's your eyeshadow finished. I am then going to take my black coal liner from Rimmel London in jet black and line both my bottom and top borderline. There we go, and then we need a black mascara, and this is my collection 2000 Big Fake Full Flash Effect Mascara, and this is very similar to Bad Gal from Benefit, I think. Just apply, just to really open your eyes out, apply a little coating of mascara. And there we have it. That is our eye makeup finish. Blush wise, I would go for a very peachy colour. just to really make it a lovely colour. And I think I have this in here. This is the MUA blush in shade 4, and this is an exact dupe to MAC Spring Sheen colour. It's a really pretty colour, and that is a pound. So it's a lot cheaper than MAC. And I kind of wish I found it before I found my MAC because my MAC one was expensive. Then I'm taking nude pink. I'll swatch this for you. It's such a pretty colour. Oh my god, I love it. That is from Rimmel London, and it is just the prettiest pink ever. And I hate pink. And then apply this to your lips. And just give a really lovely, generous coating of your lipstick. I almost put up the scar. And then take clear Vaseline or a lip gloss, which is clear, and just put it on top and pat it in to lock the colour in, and then rub a little bit. And that's it. So that's the look that I would go for first date. For your hair, I would say down or up, it doesn't really make any difference. Just really natural and really just you, because that is why you're going out with someone, because they love you for who you are. That's the most important thing. Makeup, I would like just to say really quickly, doesn't cover that. You are who you are. Makeup is only there to enhance your natural beauty. And that's what I really want to convey in these videos, is that everyone has their own style and their own beauty look, and that is really important because that is what makes us us. So trying to copy and be like a certain person and change your personality because you think that's what someone wants to see is wrong. You need to be true to yourself. So this is really true to me. Very natural lips and dark, dramatic, intense eyes. These aren't as intense as I would usually do, and kind of muted down for a first date. It is a very pretty little look. And outfit-wise, jeans and a hoodie don't really cut it for a first date. I've just wearing this because this is what I'm in. But jeans and a really pretty t-shirt, or even a dress and leggings and boots is a really nice idea. So yeah, this is a really nice look, and this is very, I think, basically exactly the same one as what I wore last night, and my boyfriend absolutely loved it. So I'll just run through the shadows again for you really quickly. These are all from the book of shadows #1, and I think you can buy these separately, but I'm not 100%, so do not quote me on that. Scandal, Shakedown, Smog, and Perversion from the book of shadows #1, which is by Urban Decay. Mascara was Collection 2000 Big False Lash Effect in shade black, which is #1. Rimmel London's Call Soft Liner in #61, soft black. Their Rimmel London lipstick, if I can find it to give you the code number. I've lost it. I think it was 261. Aha, 206 nude pink, and clear Vaseline. Alternatively for Vaseline, you can use lip gloss or whatever. So I hope you guys really enjoy this, and that you have a lovely first day. Tutorials for. If not, I hope you have a lovely time making this tutorial your own. If you make it your own, please link me a video response in the bottom and let me see how you play it up or play it down. I really would love to see some responses. Comment and let me know if you want any videos put up, any reviews of anything, and I'll see you soon.